Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. I was thinking about there's a my YouTube notification for our show just popped up. That's funny. I was thinking about all the companies today that have earnings reports on the day that Powell's going to mother F the market. How unfortunate that their earnings day coincides with him speaking.
You know, I imagine it as in you having a birthday party, a little kid's birthday party, okay?
Yep.
And your parents come out with all these just amazing gifts. It's a beautiful birthday cake. It's such a cool party. And someone kicks in the door and says, "Give me all your damn money," has guns pointed at you. It just robs everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that, today is a special day for Star Wars. May the 4th be with you.
I'll be honest. I hate May the 4th because I get so sick of. I guarantee you can probably go back to last year's May the 4th video, and I'm probably saying the same shit. Just saying. I guess, and then people will do the whole International Firefighters Day. Then people are gonna tag me and shit, and I'm just like.
So a little Todd Derby trivia. I have never ever watched a Star Wars movie.
I haven't either.
I think we talked about this on the show a year ago. That's hilarious.
We should just replay the show from last year.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hilarious.
I'm probably wearing the same type of shirts too.
I mean, Facebook will pop up memories from 5 years, 8 years, 12 years. I'm like, damn, I'm still wearing that shirt from 12 years ago. I look good.
Well, my shirt situation. I tell Maggie to get on Amazon and buy me shirts. Actually, I don't tell her. She tells me that she's getting on Amazon and buy me shirts. And she'll send me screenshots. And it's just like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care, whatever. And so there's just just the recommended shirts. It's always the same shit. You just keep clicking reorder. That's all I do. I mean, I don't even think about it. Most days, I don't even know what shirt I'm wearing when I'm actually wearing it.
So you buy your shampoo, paper towels, and t-shirts all at the same time off Amazon.
Oh no, Maggie goes and gets it from Target.
Okay.
Actually, she orders it and we pull up and they hand it to us.
Nice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I hate having to think about petty stuff like that in life.
Yeah. So the big news obviously today is not May the 4th, but it's Powell speaks today, and I read something yesterday, but it wasn't confirmed that 75 basis points is the possibility today.
Yeah. Can we pause a second? I had to marquee something right now on the show. Because I can't, even though this one stings a little bit, it's still funny. So I was just saying about things being the same as last year.
That's funny.
Funny, but it kind of stings.
Not funny.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, talking about Powell though.
Yeah. So Ryan just posted that he heard 100-point basis point raise. So I think sometimes they say these numbers and then they come back with a 50 basis points and they go, oh, and the market rallies.
Yeah, I mean, when you condition the market to believe that it's going to be far worse. Hold on. Condition the market to be far worse, and then you come back with something and cut the difference. It's just like, I mean, pretty much anything in life. You always report the bad stuff first, and really hit it hard on the bad side or the potential for the risk, and then when it doesn't turn out that way, it's always better, and so things always feel better.
Absolutely.
But man, what a weird market yesterday. I mean, I started talking about a few days ago the whales from the eye. They started going long, or actually they started covering their positions, and then they started going long, and we was able to start capitalizing on that bounce. Yesterday, I didn't have it planned to day trade, and then I ended up day trading. And man, let me share the chart real quick. All right, let's see. Get my normal candles up. All right, can you see my chart?
Yes.
All right. So yesterday, I got chopped back and forth. So I started off feeling pretty daggone bullish about this. It was holding up pretty well, and I was waiting for it to kind of start breaking some of these ranges over here pre-market, and I was waiting for it to break above 416. Took some calls. Next 5-minute candlestick, it unloaded. But by the time it broke like the entry point of, or not the entry point, the opening of this candle, where that candlestick where I entered, I done cut it. I lost it's like $53 a contract or something. It wasn't devastating. I didn't have a large position, but it was aggravating. But I saw this massive candlestick, and when you see something like this, you pretty much know that is screaming bearish. I mean, it's a fully engulfing bearish candlestick. And then I flipped and went to the short side and with puts. And man, it wasn't but minutes later, it hit my damn stop loss. So I took a back-to-back loss. And at that point, I was just like, I'm done for today. I took 2 quick losses, end up losing like $1,800 overall. And it just irked the crap out of me. And at that point, I was just like, I'm done day trading. This choppiness is just, it's too aggravating. And to pop off 2 losses that quickly and for that much, it's irritating. And I didn't chase it anymore. And I saw it drop back down, and I was like, yeah, you got to be kidding me. That's my luck right there. It's going to tank. And then it
rallied.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that crap, that's hard to trade. That is hard. Well, it's hard to day trade. And it got me. And guys, like when you always hear about like day traders losing money all the time, this is probably the most common thing that causes them to lose money right here is when you have choppiness like this. And like the TTBB members, and I'm sure a lot of them felt the same way about, the SPY, if they even took it or if they even watching it. At one point, it looked bullish. At the next point, it looked bearish. And it just chopped back and forth. And there's really nothing you can do about it unless if you just decide to stick to your guns and get lucky.
Right.
And had you asked me 3 years ago about the market and being, a lot of it dealing with luck, or if you even made a reference about it being like a casino, I would have got ultra offended over it. And it wasn't that I didn't necessarily believe that. It's the fact of that I didn't want to fully accept it because that's not how I handled the market, And I'll be honest, I can't deny it now. That's how the market is. That's exactly what the market is. So I'm just gonna be real. So yesterday was a tough day, man, with that chop, and I expect it today with Powell speaking. We have seen so many times that it, in a sense, it's kind of like it doesn't really matter what he says, but the market is going to do some crazy reaction to what he says that may or may not line up with the exact words that he says.
Yeah. So if we know the answer to the question, we won't understand what the question was when we see the answer.
Yeah. and try passing that test.
Yeah. I believe, and I think you and I have talked about this in the past. I believe there's going to be a course in business schools that's going to talk about this 2-year cycle of the pandemic and COVID, and how the markets responded and how the government responded. And in hindsight, they still might not understand what took place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my man, like, and profits is where it got me. I mean, not profits, the puts. That's where it got me. Like, the calls took a little hit, but when those puts dropped, that's where I took my hit, for real. Then that's what really irked me. Yeah, Jordan, the EE. I mean, it was just you could tell it was just choppy. It was showing the choppiness on the EE script and everything, and man, it was just aggravating.
When there's chop in the market, you will lose money trading no matter whether you're using the EE scripts or not, because it's happened to me where you get in and you buy 500 shares. Oh, I got to flip. I go the other direction. Oh, it's going back the other direction. You're going to pay a fee, letting that algo try to work itself out. And if it's choppy, the good news is you should be getting out with a small loss. Shouldn't be big losses.
Yeah, it's just like what really took where I really took the loss yesterday was I was trading those 1-day expirations, and
Yeah.
and the reason why, like, I don't really like to do that, but when I was looking at the premiums for even like the 3-day or 7-day or even going further out, man, those premiums were expensive to just day trade SPY. And when the SPY starts to increase their premiums, when due to the, implied volatility, that means that the market is pricing in an event, and it's pricing it in, and something's going to happen. So we'll see what Powell says. I just saw in the comments about
Edward's got it figured out, James.
that's the one I was looking for. The comment right there. Yep, Edward's on it. Like, that's what's going to happen. The market is going to go to new highs, and everybody's going to be like, "What? What
You
happened?"
heard it here first in StockCast from one of our members, Edward.
Yeah. So yeah, I say I'm not going to day trade today. I said that yesterday as well, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to. I don't want to day trade today. But if the market makes me, well, it made me.
There you go. There you go. Hey, we were going to talk about Elon Musk.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, forget Elon Musk.
What's Alana's middle name? You don't have to say it.
I don't want to get out. Yeah.
But we're gonna start calling her her middle name now. Elon Musk announced that for businesses and the government to use their Twitter services in the future, they're going to charge a fee to use their platform. So we're getting a sniff of his new business model.
Damn billionaires charging all of us commoners to even look at their platform now. Man,
how dare them?
I named my freaking daughter after him, and now we're gonna have to pay to just sit there.
That's
Jesus,
kind of funny, actually.
Like, hey, but don't get me wrong though. I'll be honest, I'm only hating on it because I didn't think of that idea or have that opportunity.
So, did you have $44 billion to buy Twitter?
Unfortunately, I was about $44 billion shy of that. But I would have if I had $44 billion.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean,
yeah, but like it was like I was talking about with Twitter a couple weeks ago when we was just talking about the whole ordeal, and when I said that Twitter has not been capitalized on, it has not been monetized at all. I mean, let's look at the Twitter price right now. Currently at $48.90, but Hold on, let's just look at the daily chart. Let's look at the all-time chart. How about that? So these are monthly candlesticks, okay? So the highest that Twitter has been was $80.75. There's going to be a day that Twitter, in my opinion, is a lot more than $80.75. I think Twitter is going to end up being in those ranges of like Facebook and whatnot. And when I say this, I don't have a time frame. I don't know when all this will start taking place. While the tech industry does move quickly, we have to remember, guys, that big things that are created take time to unravel, like to actually be, unveiled into the market, brought to the market, I guess to say. So as Elon does Elon stuff and creates shareholder value, this could take years. I don't know, but if I was going to trade this, I would only buy shares. That's all I'm saying, because we can't guess how long this is going to take to buy option contracts and swing them long term. That'd be silly. And I'm only saying this because I do get this question a lot, and it is hard to kind of wrap your mind around, guys. I completely get it, especially if you're new to it. Yeah, I mean, you have to think with options, they expire, but with shares, you can hold them forever. So you can literally screw up, and maybe one day you'll be right.
I sometimes think you say stuff just to see if we're listening.
I say a lot of stuff to just try to be funny. Just to kind of give everybody a laugh in the morning.
But there is some value in that conversation, because there's a lot of times where you take an option and a week later it makes the run. So you made the right call, I made the right read. The calendar didn't agree with you.
It
and
pisses me off, man.
Right.
Almost every time I've took a loss with options, it's always been because I didn't take enough time or put enough time on those contracts.
Yep.
And when I swear to God, it's like the market waits for them to expire, and then it's just like the day that they're expiring, they're just like, oh, hold on, we're gonna hold this down. James is still in this thing, and then that following Monday after it expired, woo, there it goes, flows through my target price. Everything creates a record monster move, and here I am taking a loss when I was really looking for like a $300,000 gain.
You said woo, reminds me of that insurance commercial of Little Piggy in the pinwheel hanging his head out the window going, wee.
That's the market makers right there, as they ride it up. They collect all those premiums, and that's them hanging out the window.
Oh, mama.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Yes, slow market. We're under 8 minutes to the market.
Yeah, no volume pre-market again. Jolly Roger wrote, hold on. Make the government go to True Social. Ooh, man. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Man, ain't nothing going on in the market. RBSN has a little volume now, but it ain't. Let's pull that up on a chart real quick. Let's see.
It's holding above that $2 range.
But look at it on the daily chart, though. This looks like. Hold on, let me look at the news first. I can't pull up any data on it. I don't see any news at the top.
Let me see if I can find something. They got 2 days ago, they have an analyst saying they're buy at a price target of $7. That's That's the only news that's been recently. That's weird.
I see on April 4th they announced the closing of a $15.6 million initial public offering. So that's the IPO right there. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I think this is gonna be shorted. I just hate that I can't pull up any information on this. So this is definitely not a trade for me to take. I mean, I can't paint a picture here, but this setup on a daily chart looks horrible. There's just not enough data to really go off of.
There's no shorts available.
Interesting.
Which means it could squeeze, especially because it's held above that $2 range this morning. Could. I just said maybe could. I didn't say it would.
So MarketWatch is reporting 15.9 million shares outstanding, but not really much of anything else. So it looks like their data is incomplete also. Yeah, for me, I can't touch it. I can't paint a picture on what they have going on in the background with their structure. So that's a no-go for me.
All right. We're under 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing really much in the comment section. Let's see. I'm going to run through it one more time. All right. Yeah. So remember, everybody, Powell speaks today. Market's going to get choppy. If you want to lose some money, then today's a perfect day to day trade.
Yes. Yep. The best way to do that is try to guess which way the market's going to go and dial in heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Slow market, slow pre-market, waiting for the market to rel us today. No pun intended. That I was just looking at ticker by the name of Rel Vision. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So, Todd, do you have anything else for today?
No, be smart, be safe, protect your capital, and be careful.
All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, and we will catch y'all in the next one.